guys, what's up? It's Walt Moore, also known as Dan Wilson. Just got back in the shop here just a little while ago. Had a few errands to run today, and I can tell you, being a single guy, it's a busy life. Had some running around to do, get some grocery shopping done, and got to run to the bank every once in a while, and just other errands and things to take care of. But I got back to the shop here and thought I'd shoot a little video today. Haven't been on the channel in a while. Been kind of having a few problems throughout the summer here. It's been really hot here in southeast Missouri, and I've had some pretty bad allergy problems here lately. It's kind of messing my voice up just a little bit. So we'll clear it up and see if we can get a little sinus congestion stuff out of the way. Well guys, anyway, I got some engine repair work in progress here, and don't really have a major subject matter to go into today. I have a little more time. I got some engine work. I'm going to show you guys some repairs and stuff I'm working on. For today, like I said, I haven't done video in about probably 2 or 3 weeks, so I'm kind of slacking just a little bit. I thought for today I would just touch on kind of the subject matter of just video stuff in general, a little bit of stuff on YouTube, and just this and that. I have met so many people just over the last few years. Some of them are subscribers, some are not, and that's okay. But sometimes I run into my subscribers and they kind of have questions about how I'm doing videos and what kind of gear I use and this and that. And a lot of folks I've chatted with, over the past few years have considered starting a YouTube channel, and they're just a little hesitant about it. Like, well, I can't afford an expensive camera, and I can't pay for all the expensive high quality gear and this and that. And what I tell them is, you can really start out your channel with something very simplistic. Like if you have an iPhone, for example, you can shoot some pretty good quality video. I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube that are just shot with an ordinary iPhone, or have I guess a smartphone is another version. Shoots good quality video. So you don't really need hundreds and hundreds of dollars just to get a video channel started. So I thought I would kind of go over something I don't really mention very often in my video channel, just some of the gear that I've been using when I started out with. And I really started just like on a micro budget. I don't really have a huge amount of money. I make an average living, I get by, but I'm not a wealthy person. So I thought, just for the heck of it, I'd shoot a little quick video here, share with you guys some of the gear that I have been using and kind of how things got started. I started my YouTube channel about 2011. I honestly didn't have much video content out right off the bat. It took me a few months to really get started. And to be honest with you, I started the first 2 or 3 videos with a borrowed camera. I didn't have a good quality camera of my own, and had a friend who loaned me a camera to use on the first few videos, and so that was okay. Eventually I had to give the camera back, and so for a few weeks I didn't have anything to shoot video with. One thing I just have started doing recently, I thought I'd just share with you guys, is that sometimes I get on camera, and I'm getting older now, so sometimes I stammer around a little bit, forget what I'm talking about, and it's a little tough at my age now to really stay on track. So I started doing, just taking a notepad like what I have here, if you guys can see this very well or not, just an ordinary piece of paper, and what I decided to start doing is just writing down like some YouTube notes, just for the heck of it, just for a reference point. This kind of helps me out to have a little bit of an outline. Like here I wrote down, this will be video number 43, and once I get it done. Something else I've been needing and wanting to do with my video channel is do more shout out type stuff. I got some great people I found on YouTube, and some of them I've actually met in person. I wish I could meet more of them in person, but a lot of them are in other parts of the country, and we rarely ever have a chance to get together. But we can communicate through YouTube, through our video channels, and what the heck ever. And we actually become close friends just by communicating back and forth through the internet. So for today, I wanted to shout out to a couple new acquaintances that I found their channel just about probably 2 months ago. So I want to say a big hello to Mark and Tina over at a channel called Bumblebee Junction. If you guys have yet to check out Mark and Tina's channel, I strongly encourage you to check them out. They got some great video content. They're heavily into gardening and and just homesteading, and I got a lot of cool stuff going on. Again, their channel is called Bumblebee Junction. Mark and Tina, you guys, love your channel. I love it, your videos. It's great stuff. I'm just trying to encourage folks on my channel to go check out your channel, and that's how we kind of work the YouTube thing. So I've gotten some new subscribers by the help of some of the other YouTubers out there who refer them over to my channel, and we just kind of work back and forth like that. So again, I just want to say hi to Mark and Tina, Bumblebee Junction, and I forgot where they're located. I started to say Pennsylvania. I got some folks in Pennsylvania I watch quite frequently. Actually, I'm thinking Mark and Tina are somewhere in East Texas. I have to edit that one out, I guess. Now, I'm going to say Eastern Tennessee, I think is where their homestead is. But again, check them out. Bumblebee Junction, great video, YouTube video channel. So I watch their videos quite a bit. Back to the gear that I've been using, and again, guys, I'm just here to tell you, you can start your channel out with very little money. I mean, very little. Again, I mentioned before, I started out with a borrowed camera. I currently don't use an iPhone. I just prefer not to. I will tell you what I've honestly been using. This is kind of one of my YouTube stories I share very rarely. This happened along about late 2014, early 2015, about that time period. And I was really needing a new video camera. And I didn't have a lot of money to spend. You know, I don't have thousands of dollars for the big Hollywood production stuff, you know. My video stuff, it's not even Nashville quality. It just is what it is. But this is what I love about YouTube. We're just real people making real videos about real life, and we're doing that with what we have available to work with. And it does not need to cost a huge amount of money. So, here we go. Every video on my channel that you guys have seen, except for the first maybe 3 or 4 videos, I think, we're done with what I'm using right now. What I'm using right now is a Canon ELPH 135 digital camera that I found at my local Walmart store. You guys are going to fall over when I share this with you. I found this camera on clearance sale at Walmart for $69. And I am not making that up. I couldn't hardly believe it myself. Originally, this camera was about $280 something. I just lucked into it. I was at Walmart one day. I will tell you, on that day, I really wasn't even seriously camera shopping. I was there to get some motor oil and some, I don't know what else. And I can't stay out of the electronics department because I love it. And I stumbled on this Canon camera on sale for $69. Again, it's a Canon ELPH 135. In my opinion, shoots some pretty high quality video. And I've now done 42 videos published. This one will be number 43, using the same camera that I basically started out with for $69. So guys, just making a point, you don't need a huge amount of money to start a YouTube video channel. Do it like I do and work with what you can afford, work with what you got. I'm going to pause here just for a second, make sure my battery's good, and check the memory card. Be right back. As far as the memory card in my camera, I've been using the SanDisk memory cards. It's called an SDHC card, and I'll be very honest in saying I'm not even entirely sure what the SDHC even stands for, but if you guys know, leave it in the comments, because fill me in. I don't know everything. But I've been using the 16 gigabyte cards. For the most part, they've been working out very well. On average, I can get about probably 8, 10, maybe 12 hours of video per card. So they've been working out really good. Again, the SanDisk, SDHC, 16 gig memory cards. As far as the computer, I've gone through some computer transitions over the last few years. I'm currently running an HP Pavilion notebook PC that I got for a very reasonable cost. I'm not going to mention exactly how much. It was pre-owned, and I got it. It's almost new. It was used very little, and I don't want to go into the entire story why the previous owner wanted to get rid of it. That doesn't really matter, but it had something to do with, it was an elderly person who was just having trouble learning how to use it and just got frustrated and just wanted to get rid of it. So I got it for a super good price. But currently using the HP Pavilion. It's been doing very well. I also have a Toshiba laptop computer, a very high quality Toshiba laptop, and it's currently awaiting a very minor repair. It's needing a new CPU fan, I think it is, and just kind of waiting patiently to get that part replaced and get that all fixed up. It's having some overheating issues and this and that. That's all that's going on with the Toshiba. I've got probably the majority of my video content is on my Toshiba computer, but fortunately, excuse me, I transferred most of that video content onto my external hard drive, and from there I put it from there to the HP Pavilion laptop, and that's what I've been using the last few months. So it's been working out very well. I want to talk to you guys for just a minute about your editing software, and I'm just being bluntly honest with you. I am not a computer genius. I just do what I'm able to do. I'm not a YouTube expert. I'm learning as I go, and so on and so forth. But again, I want to stress that you do not need a huge amount of money to start a YouTube video channel. As far as my editing software, when I first started my channel, I was thinking like some of you guys think, well, it's going to cost like $500, $600, $1,000 just to get started, whatever, between the camera, external microphones, and editing software, the computer, the whole deal. And literally all my gear, I've got probably, well, including the Toshiba laptop, to be honest with you, it was about an $800 computer. That's the most expensive part of the whole part of it. The Pavilion, again, I got it pre-owned for a very good price. I'm not even going to mention or going to miss detail on that. But you are going to need a pretty good quality computer. But it's apart from the computer, as far as your camera gear, your editing software, stuff like that, you would be surprised how inexpensive it is. Like I said, I got my camera for $69. For editing software, the first probably 8 or 10 videos, I was literally using the Windows Live Movie Maker program that was already on my computer. And it's not a bad program. It was working very well. It doesn't have a lot of real special features, but just for basic editing, it was working out very well. I found out a few months ago that Microsoft is no longer supporting Windows Movie Maker, so you can't get updates and repair fixes and stuff like that. And so lately it just has not been working out hardly at all. So I was in need for a new editing program, and I turned to Google and YouTube for everything. I'm telling you guys, like, I started looking around. Again, I'm in the same boat of other people. I don't have $1,000 to throw down for a video editing program. There are programs out there that if you got the money, they'll sell them to you. You got $1,000 bucks, $800, whatever, go for it. In my case, I don't have that kind of money. I found one literally through YouTube. What I did there is I went to YouTube and I just typed in free video editing software. I got like 500 videos probably of all kinds of different free programs. And I'm saying free, I mean completely free, apart from, your computer and paying for your internet connection. That's part of it. As far as the program itself, what I'm using right now is a program called Shotcut. I had never heard of it until about probably 6 or 7 months ago. And I'm just looking around on YouTube like you guys, I'm sure, looking for better ways of doing this stuff. And I found it through YouTube. So I thought, what the heck? I downloaded it. I can tell you it's a very clean download. I had no drive-by viruses associated with it. It does not harm my computer whatsoever, and I'm thrilled with it. It's a very good editing program. So about the last 10, maybe 15 videos have been edited using Shotcut. So if you're unfamiliar with it and you want to try it out, just go on. What I did, I went to Google and just typed in Shotcut download or something to that effect. And that's how you can find it. I don't know the exact precise web address to send you to get it, but just go to Google or your search engine of your choice, type in Shotcut download, and it'll get you to a link. You just download it, It downloads very quickly. Sorry, guys, I've been having a bad cough here lately. But it's just a good, fast, clean download. I got it on the computer and got it installed like within minutes, and I've been using that ever since, and it's a great editing program. When I have a little more time, we'll take the camera over to my little office / studio building apart from the garage, and I'll show Shotcut to you and show you what it looks like and some of the basic stuff on how it works and this and that. But it's a really good program. Again, it's totally free, and I highly recommend it. So again, it's called Shotcut, and that's what I've been using to edit video here lately. Been working really good. I mean, you can add, oh my gosh, it has so many features. Like you can add music tracks, it's multiple video tracks, you can overlay tracks, you can just, it's almost endless. I mean, Shotcut has more capability than what I've learned how to do with it so far, but it's a program that I describe as simply complicated, or complicatingly simple, or something like that. It takes a little while to learn the program, but my suggestion is get it and try it out, see what you think about it, and don't sweat bullets over learning every little feature of it right off the bat. Just take it little bits at a time. Import your video content into it. It loads super fast. You can drag and drop your video content onto various video tracks and do your editing from there, and add special effects and features. It's got a great audio library. You can add reverb and various things if you choose to. I usually don't, but put your music tracks on your video. One very important thing I almost forgot to mention, export speed is super fast compared to other programs that I've used in the past. Also, another very important thing about using Shotcut, it more than quadrupled my upload speed to YouTube. And I'm saying that very seriously, because I get very impatient. Using Movie Maker for an average, say 15 to 18 minute video was taking nearly 8 hours to upload, even with high-speed internet. I switched over to Shotcut. It is super fast. I can upload like a 20-minute video in usually about 42-43 minutes. An amazing difference. So you guys need to check it out. It's not the only program out there, it's just one I found most recently and been using, and just been really happy with it. So like I said, I'll show it to you guys on the computer in maybe a separate video or a continuation of this video. I'm not sure yet. That's about all I got for right now. I just want to talk to you guys, like I said, about some of the gear that I'm using, how I got started, and kind of where things are now, what I'm using, and really how inexpensive it is to get a channel going on YouTube. And I just want to thank you guys for checking out the videos. I really do appreciate the views, and I really appreciate the likes I've gotten so far, and just really appreciate you guys subscribing to the channel. And something else that's been on my mind, I just want to clear something up before we go for today's video. I've had a lot of bad habits in my life and I'm not proud of it all, and one of them is smoking. I'm not proud of it whatsoever. I'm just a very openly honest person. I wish I'd never started. I started smoking when I was about 19 years old. Part of the reason why my grandparents smoked, my dad smoked, and it's just something I grew up with, and so as a teenager it just seemed kind of normal. This was like back in the 60s and early 70s, and yeah, I am getting old. I know you can go ahead and say that, but I wish I'd never started. I'm really cutting back, or trying to. The reason I bring that up, it's been a few months ago. I shot a video back in the winter, and I forgot which one it was. And I didn't even realize until the video got published. And I'm just bothered by this. Just really being open with you guys. I did not catch this until it was more or less too late. I know I could take the video down, re-edit it, and re-upload it, and I just haven't done that yet. But I felt really badly. Just for a few seconds in the video, there was a shot of a cigarette burning in an ashtray. And I just felt horrible about it. Because I'm telling you guys, on my channel, I never want to promote anything such as smoking. I'm a little choked up right now. I get a little emotional at times, but from day one, from my very first video I've ever done, I made a commitment to myself and to my channel and to my audience that my videos would always be clean, decent, family-friendly video content. And I'm here to promise you guys, I will never, ever promote drinking alcohol. You'll never hear cursing or cussing on my channel. You're not going to see me smoking a cigarette on camera. I'm just apologizing for the one slip up, just the one time. You're never going to see any kind of pornography. You're never going to hear or see anything indecent whatsoever on my channel. And that's a very, very serious commitment that I've made to myself and to my channel. My channel is going to be super clean, or it's not going to exist. So I just want to get that off my chest. A little bit, I know I'm rambling a little too much at the moment. Guys, I just apologize for not having a video out for like 2 or 3 weeks now. And a lot of stuff's been going on here lately. And I thought I'd mention too, I can't remember if I mentioned this in video before or not, but I shot a video about last fall, early winter, of my great, wonderful dog named Maggie. And I've gotten a lot of views on that video, and I thank you guys so much for checking it out. And I think I may have failed to mention on video that Maggie unfortunately passed away this past spring due to an infection of some kind that just wasn't caught in time. And it spread so rapidly that she was just gone within hours. And it was a hard blow. It really was. Losing a pet is like losing a member of the family. And just stuff that happens. And it was one of the saddest days of my life. But that's one reason I haven't been on the channel much. I've been kind of down about that. And also the heat's been really bad this summer. We've had a lot of bad storms and some really, really bad weather here in the Midwest. And it's just been really rough getting through the summer. But anyway, enough rambling for now. Again, thank you guys for checking out the channel and for watching the videos. I appreciate you guys more than you realize. And I hope to meet more of you guys when I'm out and about at different events. I got an event coming up. I'm going to do a separate video on that. Tell you about that in a separate video. This one's got long enough. Anyway, thank you guys for checking out the channel and watching the videos, and I really appreciate it a lot. If you like stuff like this, I know this didn't really amount to much except me just rambling on and sharing a few thoughts, but if you do like videos like this, be sure and smash that little like button over there for me and give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, if you just now found my channel, maybe on this video, or maybe been watching a few of the other ones and just haven't subscribed yet, I put a new subscribe link on the channel about 8 or 10 months ago, and it was. It's this little deal over in the, here we go again, it's in that corner over there, I think. Am I pointing in the right direction? Yeah, it's over in there. And just to make it a little bit easier, you can just scroll over that, or if you're on your cell phone or your iPhone or smartphone, I think you just go over and just touch on that with your finger. I really don't know how this all works, but if you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to. I really do have some more video ideas coming up. We're going to be talking about some more tools that I use here in the shop, and I got this engine rebuild in progress. We'll be showing you guys some more stuff on that, and so on and so forth. Anyway, thank you guys again for checking out the videos. It really means a lot, and it encourages me when I see my view count increasing, I see my likes increasing, see my subscriber count increasing. It gives me some encouragement, because I'm just out in the countryside by myself most of the time, working in the shop and different things. And you guys stay tuned. I got more video content coming up, and hopefully something more interesting than what I've gone on about for today. And but thanks for checking out the video. Love you guys a lot, and can't wait to meet more of you guys in person. I'll see you out there somewhere, somehow, some way, sooner or later. But thanks for checking out the video. You guys take care. God bless. Again, I'm Walt Moore, also known as Dan Wilson. Check in with you guys on the next video.